We have some valuable coins for you, so don't spend one of them. So watch our complete video and find your treasure. This coin could make you rich overnight. Top 1. We're diving into a fascinating and often overlooked piece of American currency, the United States 1 dime from 1988, minted in Philadelphia. This unassuming little coin, commonly referred to as the 1988 P dime, might seem like just another dime at first glance. But hold on, this small piece of history could be worth a fortune. Stick around as we uncover the story, rarity, and jaw-dropping value of this incredible coin. Let's start by setting the scene. The year was 1988, a time of cultural and economic transformation in the United States. The Reagan era was drawing to a close, and the country was riding a wave of technological advancements and optimism about the future. During this time, the U.S. Mint was churning out billions of coins, including the 1988 P dime. At face value, it's easy to dismiss this coin as just a piece of everyday currency used for soda machines or parking meters. But the story behind its design, production, and eventual rarity elevates it to something truly special. The Philadelphia Mint, where the coin was produced, has a long history of creating some of the most iconic American coins. The 1988 P dime is a shining example of that craftsmanship. On one side of this dime, you'll find the unmistakable profile of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. His image has graced the U.S. dime since 1946, a tribute to his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II. The detailed portrait captures his strength and determination, serving as a reminder of his lasting legacy. Flip the coin over, and you'll see the iconic reverse design, a torch flanked by an olive branch and an oak branch. The torch symbolizes liberty, the olive branch represents peace, and the oak branch stands for strength and independence. It's a design that encapsulates the very spirit of the United States. So, what makes the 1988 P dime so valuable? The secret lies in its rarity and condition. While millions of these dimes were minted in Philadelphia, most were used in daily transactions and subjected to the wear and tear of circulation. Finding one in pristine, uncirculated condition is incredibly rare, and collectors are willing to pay a premium for such coins. But there's more. Some 1988 P dimes are even more special due to unique errors or anomalies during the minting process. These errors can include slight misalignments, doubling in the design, or other imperfections that make the coin one of a kind. For collectors, these rare variations are like hidden treasures that add significant value. Imagine stumbling upon one of these rare 1988 P dimes in your pocket change or an old coin collection. It's the kind of discovery that can change your life. Coins in exceptional condition, or those with rare errors, are highly sought after at auctions and by private collectors. The competition to own such a piece of history drives prices higher and higher. And now, let's talk numbers. A standard 1988 P dime in good condition might only be worth its face value, just 10 cents. But if you're lucky enough to have one in pristine, uncirculated condition or one with a unique error, its value skyrockets. Here's the moment you've been waiting for. A 1988 P dime in near perfect condition or with a rare error could be worth between $53,000 and $55,000. That's right, this little coin, often overlooked in spare change, could be worth more than a brand new car or even a down payment on a house. So, the next time you come across a dime, don't just toss it aside. Take a closer look, you might be holding onto a small fortune without even realizing it. If you found this story as fascinating as we did, make sure to like this video. Top 2. We're diving into the fascinating world of rare U.S. coins. Our spotlight is on a seemingly ordinary yet incredibly valuable piece of American currency, the United States 1 dime from 1990, minted in Denver. Stick around, because this small yet mighty coin could be worth far more than its face value. In fact, it might just surprise you how much it could fetch in the collector's market today. Let's begin by setting the stage. The year 1990 was a significant time in American history. It marked the end of the Cold War, a period of economic transition, and rapid advancements in technology. The 1990 D dime is a reflection of that era, produced at the Denver Mint, one of the most prolific coin-producing facilities in the United States. While dimes from this year were minted in massive quantities for everyday transactions, some have transcended their original purpose to become collector's treasures. What makes the 1 dime so iconic? First, its design is steeped in American symbolism. On the obverse side, you'll find the timeless profile of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. This design has graced the dime since 1946, honoring Roosevelt's leadership during the Great Depression and World War II. as well as his role in founding the March of Dimes. The intricate details of his portrait, his thoughtful gaze, the finely etched lines, make this dime a small masterpiece of numismatic art. Flip the coin over, and you'll find the reverse side featuring a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch. Together, these elements symbolize liberty, peace, and strength, the core values of the United States. The design is simple yet profoundly meaningful, embodying the nation's resilience and unity. For collectors, these features are not just beautiful, they're a direct link to America's rich history and ideals. Now, let's talk about why the 1990 D dime is so special. While millions of these coins were minted, not all are created equal. Some dimes from this year have been preserved in extraordinary condition, untouched by the wear and tear of circulation. Coins that have been graded as mint state or uncirculated are the most sought after by collectors. Their luster, sharp details, and lack of blemishes make them highly desirable, and their value skyrockets as a result. But there's more to this story than just pristine condition. Certain coins may have unique features, such as minting errors or slight design anomalies, that set them apart from the rest. These errors, though unintended, make the coin rare and incredibly valuable. Imagine owning a piece of history that is truly one of a kind, a coin that tells its own story through its imperfections. So, how much could your 1990 D dime be worth? If you happen to own one in exceptional condition, perhaps stored safely away for decades, it could command an astonishing price. And if it has a rare error or unique feature? Even better. That dime, originally worth just 10 cents, could now fetch between $46,000 and $50,000. Yes, you heard that right. This tiny piece of American currency could be worth tens of thousands of dollars, transforming what might seem like spare change into a collector's dream. If you have a 1990 D dime tucked away in your collection, now's the time to take a closer look. Carefully inspect its condition, and consider having it professionally graded to determine its true value. Who knows? That small coin in your possession could hold a big surprise. Top 3. We're diving into the fascinating story of a small yet remarkable piece of American history, the United States of America 1 dime from 1994, minted in Denver. Don't let its small size fool you, this coin could be worth far more than its face value, and by the end of this video, you'll know why. Stick around as we uncover what makes this particular dime a potential goldmine for collectors and why it might just be hiding in your pocket change. Let's start with a little background about this dime. The 1994 D1 dime was minted during a time when the United States was experiencing significant cultural and technological shifts. It's part of the Roosevelt dime series, which began in 1946, commemorating the legacy of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. These dimes have circulated for decades, but not all are created equal. The Roosevelt dime holds a special place in American history. It was introduced to honor Roosevelt's contributions, particularly his role in establishing the March of Dimes campaign to combat polio. The dime features a design that reflects this legacy. On the obverse, we see a profile of Roosevelt, symbolizing his enduring impact on the nation. On the reverse, there's a beautiful depiction of an olive branch, a torch, and an oak branch. These elements symbolize peace, liberty, and strength, core American values. What's fascinating is the level of detail in the design, which was carefully crafted to stand the test of time. So, what makes the 1994 D dime stand out from the millions of others minted that year? As with many collectible coins, rarity and condition play a huge role. While this dime was mass-produced, finding one in perfect, uncirculated condition is a real challenge. Coins used in everyday transactions often develop scratches, dents, and other signs of wear, reducing their value to collectors. But there's more to the story than just condition. Some 1994 D dimes have unique features that set them apart, such as minting errors or variations. These could include doubled dies, off-center strikes, or unusual marks caused during the minting process. Error coins are like hidden treasures. They're rare, eye-catching, and highly desirable in the numismatic world. Collectors prize these coins because they tell a unique story. An error on a coin is like a fingerprint, it's one of a kind. This makes the 1994 D dime with such features even more valuable. So, if you're lucky enough to find one, don't underestimate its worth. And now, let's talk about why you might want to dig through your old coin jars or take a closer look at your spare change. The value of the 1994 D dime in pristine condition can be extraordinary. We're not just talking about a few dollars here. If you happen to own one that's uncirculated or features a rare error, its value skyrockets. And now for the moment you've been waiting for. A 1994 D1 dime in exceptional condition or with a rare minting error could be worth as much as $42,000 to $45,000. Yes, you heard that right. This tiny 10-cent coin could be worth a small fortune. So, what are you waiting for? Start searching through your collections, check those coin rolls, and see if you have a 1994 D dime.